Today is May 9th, 2011, and this is April R. Silver interviewing Jenny B. Silver the day after Mother's Day in Gainesville, Virginia, where on Mother's Day we watched the film documentary by Stanley Nelson called Freedom Riders. So this is my mother's impressions of that documentary. So Ma, can you tell us your thoughts on reliving that history via the documentary?
My pleasure. First of all, I would like to say thank God for the privilege to speak on the civil rights movement and to speak on the film Freedom Riders. Actually, that film is one of the best documentaries that I've seen because over the years, you know, we have repeatedly watched all of the chaos that happened during the civil rights movement, and it becomes depressing after a while because you see people dying and people fighting and hating. And so this film had a lot more quality to it because it actually showed those people who were in the background, people and names that you may not have ever heard. I was a 13-year-old teenager in Decatur, Alabama, when all of this was taking place. And so I'm very much aware of the things that happened, but not all of the people who are involved and who were involved in that freedom movement. And so people who are still living today and still making a difference in our lives certainly made a difference in the change in opportunity that is given us today and for the future. And so I say that I dedicate my thoughts and my love to those people who are very ambitious and who were peaceful radicals, I would say, because their reason was to bring peace and privileges and freedom to those people who were underprivileged. And so it is my pleasure to say that I enjoyed the film. I appreciate the production and the filmmaking and all of the people who have brought peace to me and our community.
Did you, do you remember any specific things that happened when you were a teenager during this time and you would hear reports about the Freedom Riders and the upheaval that was going on? Anything specific comes to mind?
Very much so. I've always been very much involved in my community and being aware of the things that happen around me. So at 13, I was not the person who would go out there and demonstrate and march and all those things, but I had many friends who started sitting in. Like, we had a store called Woolworth, which is now equivalent to Walmart. And it was a counter, they served food. And so we were not allowed to eat there. And so high school students actually took it upon themselves to sit in those places. Places like McDonald's and the fast food restaurants, we could not go through the service line because we were black. And so now we work there, own it, all of those things, and it's because of these peace-loving people.
Okay, thank you very much.